Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 20 years of Call of Duty. We are still on Black Ops 3 as we tackle the second mission out of 4. And I've taken quite a bit of time to decide which one I want to do, and I think the level that I have decided on is Rise and Fall. Pretty close one between this one and Vengeance, but I think Rise and Fall was the one they showcased at E3. You know, back in the day when they used to always pick one level and put it on the stage. They did that all the way up to World War II when it was kind of decided that Call of Duty was no longer relevant enough for that venue anyway. So we'll do Rise and Fall, a very good level. And I can show a bit more with the safe houses, etc. And make sure our difficulty is Veteran. As I say, we're not doing realistic for this one. And before we do anything, I just wanted to say, as of when I'm recording this, this is very shortly after I uploaded the throttle level for Advanced Warfare. And I mentioned actually in the last Black Ops 3 level that I was really appreciating how much coverage this series has been getting. It's a huge, it's a small little channel, this, but the last time I look at the Advanced Warfare throttle mission, I'm looking at my phone right now, it's on 772 views. I just wanted to say a massive, massive thank you to anyone that's watched the clip and has happened to stumble on this, or somebody that's found the channel and still watching. It honestly means the world. Absolutely love that. Really appreciate it. And whether I don't care whether you've liked it, disliked it, and if you've left a comment, if you've done any of those things, thank you very much. It all helps with engagement. But just knowing that people are taking time to watch that, and so many more people have seen it than normal, is a big thank you. Is what I want to say. But I'm going to stop rambling because these missions are long. So let's get straight into things. So in this level, within the plot, our team have all turned on us. They keep talking about this frozen forest. It seems like their D&I have all gone all skits, basically. And I think at this point we've already killed, I think, one of the squad. Can't remember who the first one is now. I really should have looked this up before I started. But you've also killed a few of this clan that were after you, I think, or these enemies, the Immortal 54 Immortals, they're called. There was a really good level before this called Vengeance that I nearly picked. But this level is like the only one that has any tangible connection to Black Ops 1 and 2, or Black Ops 2 even, because Menendez is going to get a name shout, and that is literally why I've picked this.
Strong. The meds should have our feet in a matter of hours. The scars, they'll take longer.
So, you're okay with this?
Okay with what, Hendricks?
Okay with the fact that people like us, our former friends, decided to turn traitor. And now we've got to hunt them down.
They leaked classified intel that has allowed our enemies to know exactly where and when to strike. They implicated the CIA in the Singapore disaster. Their actions have destabilized the entire WA. So yes, you bet your ass, I'm okay with this.
So sorry, I just wanted to be quiet then while that happened. A bit of plot, background in case your memory can't stretch far back enough to remember what's going on. We're still sticking with Hendricks. It's basically you two against the entire squad. And in this level, I'm going to talk about some of the things that I was totally meant to in the last level, but I totally forgot because I have quite a lot to talk about with this game. But this level, I'm going to talk very much about the marketing and hype of this game, and very much how they build this game. If you can remember going back to before the game came out, they did these amazing clips that were sort of looked like Black Ops 1 with the TV sets, and with it's all like VHS, and it's all kind of screwed up footage off memory, and it kept on going about this frozen forest and showing this frozen footage, and it was like, whoa, what's this game going to be? And all these cool theories were coming out. I remember one of the theories was like, oh, what if it's like an alternate World War II where it become a nuclear war and we live in there's a post-apocalyptic war but in a World War II setting, which, by the way, sounds like an awesome setting for a game. Maybe not Call of Duty, but if anybody ever wants to do that, feel free. I will buy that game as long as it's good. You can't just give me the setting and think it'll be all right, but that is worth talking about. And then the first ever trailer came out for this game, and I don't think I was ever more disappointed because I really thought it was going to be something cool, like a time period, whether it was World War II, Korea. I thought it was going to be something like that, and it just looked like this generic future shooter, like Advanced Warfare had been. So it was a real gut punch, and that's when I decided I wasn't buying this game at launch, because I'd bought Call of Duty at launch from World at War all the way up to Black Ops 2. I'd always, for those, what is that, 5 years? I bought them at launch. because COD 4 was so amazing. I've got one at Christmas, and me and my dad were like, "Well, we've got to get these things at launch now, so we can't wait." It's the 5 weeks till Christmas.
You still with us?
So we got that. We got them all. I didn't get Ghost or Advanced Warfare at launch, and I thought I'll get Black Ops 3 for zombies. Zombies didn't look too good to me, and the campaign didn't look too good to me.
Glad I'm not the only
So I massively went off them. Bit of a mistake with the campaign because I absolutely love that campaign.
Target strategic weak points in the Egyptian military defenses. They are gaining territory fast.
So basically, your squad's gone like just kind of nuts. They're like, I think they're just causing terror, just doing general bad shit due to their DNI. And but just want to point out, the lighting is really good here, even in 2023 or 24. Sorry.
In Cairo unless you're really trying to run away from something.
We have missed some of the cooler settings in the game, and what is with this walking and talking? Oh my god, am I playing a Naughty Dog game? I know your lighting's good, but stop it.
We were told you were coming. We have your prisoner.
We appreciate your help. Especially as we're not exactly on the books.
Just a quick note, guys. I have noticed in some of the other videos that my microphone has a horrendous buzzing noise at times when there's no other noise going on. Do apologise for that. I've been trying to get to the source of it. From what I can tell, it's a PlayStation issue. I do remember it being an issue on PS4, and unfortunately it seems to be an issue on PS5. It doesn't seem to be a headset issue. Because on Xbox I've got nothing. I can't tell anything on my Xbox. I was trying out on that because I've been playing a bit of Halo because I'm in a bit of a shooter mood now. It's taken me right off my Assassin's Creed vibe that I was on, which I will get back onto.
That's a polite way of saying shit's fucked up for everyone. You want help? Get in line.
We were lucky to secure Dr. Salim before the NRC advance.
But this is what I was talking about in the last level that we did. This game takes its time a bit longer, and not everything's blowing up every 30 seconds. Stuff is going to blow up very soon.
What's your operational strength?
We have less than 1,000 men, a dozen armored vehicles, and a squadron of VTOLs. Essential supplies are low.
How are you still holding on?
You can thank Raul Menendez.
What? Raul Menendez was a hypocritical egomaniac. He thought he could make a better world by fucking everything up.
There you go. There's our link. That is what makes this game Black Ops 3. The strikes of 25? Yeah. I do wish they could have tied this more to Black Ops 1 and 2. It probably needed a Black Ops... This probably needed to be Black Ops 4, and we needed a Black Ops 3 in the middle to sort of tie it, because it would work quite well. Maybe that's what the new Black Ops will be in this year, because that is going to be a sequel. So that implies that we killed Menendez. I'm going with that ending, because that's one of the better endings. Let me know what your favourite ending is, if you do watch this, of Black Ops 2. I quite like a mixed one where you kill Menendez, which leads to America pretty much getting burnt to the shit. I like Mason. I think Mason has to die, but Wood survives.
Thank you.
And I think that works really well. I think it's a really kind of messed up ending. It's some good and some bad, much like life is. I have got the perfect ending before, and it's all cool, but it's a bit whimsical. I find it very hard to buy the whole fact that Mason's just been alive and chilling for 35 years.
You are holding me without cause, and I demand to speak to a legal representative. That would be me. Have a seat.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to do this in 2065.
Take a walk.
It's okay.
These men right here. Do you know them? Do you know them?
No.
I might try with this one. I may only do 30 minutes or 35 minutes, because 50 minutes might be a bit long for people. I do sort of realise that.
Specifically, the CIA Black Project running out of its basement.
I think this Hendrix character, this is all his dialogue is just shouting.
Well, your past, it's catching up to you. And right now, you're in very real danger. Not only are the NRC carving Cairo into pieces, but these men may very well want you dead. So as your legal representative, I advise you to cooperate fully with this investigation.
I worked as a behavioral psychotherapist for the project's test subjects.
Yeah, these test subjects. In Singapore? Were they volunteers?
By the very tone of your voice. I am in no doubt as to what you are inferring. Likewise, I am in no doubt that you already know the answer to your question.
Let me ask you another.
Whoa! Hendrix, stand down!
What is the frozen forest?
There's our favourite line.
Fuck!
Maybe Kane
That's all Hendrix says.
Listen, if I need a checkup, maybe I'll ask the damn doctor. Kane, what are we dealing with?
So obviously there's the worry, the plot has this sort of like ticking time bomb because we both, us and Hendrix, have this DNI system, and we know very well that any time we may also get infected and go a bit loopy, I guess, to put it bluntly. But we're going to get into some combat, which is what you're all here for, and I think something pretty cool is about to happen in a second. Yeah, I remember that distinctly. His arm came off, a bit of dismemberment. Yeah, this is you play this on realistic, and my god, this is some of the hardest stuff you could do. But we ain't doing that, as discussed. We're going to want a good ability here. Let's get a robot one. Can we turn the drones into friends? Oh, we've got robot friends. So I'm using my own loadout this time. And I'm going to use some cooler stuff. Basic assault rifles. Try not to die. Oh my god. Stuff is happening. Oh, I think you can turn those stuff into friendlies. That's good. Just make sure that audio's not too loud. I'm sure it isn't. Yeah, we're at 5. I know for a fact that's not too loud. Just a quick note, guys. Due to the success of this series, obviously it will be continuing. I had no intention of stopping it anyway, but I am going to do the COD 4 Remastered campaign, and Modern Warfare 2 as well, maybe. But I'm only going to do 1 or 2 levels. I'm not going to do like a full-fledged 4, because particularly COD 4's campaign is pretty much perfect. So I think it'd be pretty hard to just pick 3 levels anyway. But the main thing that I'm going to enjoy doing, I'm going to do something a bit specific, sorry, and a bit silly actually. I'll talk about that more when we get there. It's not that many games or levels to go. Oh, thought that was an enemy then. You're going to realise some really terrible paint that I've put on this gun. That actually says Snake. If you can read it behind the subtitles. I don't know why I did that. It looks horrendous.
Copy that. But we'll need VTOL transport if we're going to
But
get the
hey,
trucks to the checkpoint in time.
if that ain't being a teenager, I don't know what is. I think we're going to need... Camo's quite useful here, isn't it? Yeah. The ability to go invisible. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Look how strong my character is. Mason couldn't do this. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this new Black Ops that is supposedly going to be set in 2030 in a direct sequel to Black Ops 2? I think that's really cool. I hope they don't intrude on the ending of Black Ops 2, because one of its... You know, I would never want there to be an official canon ending to Black Ops 2. The fact that there is no official ending is part of the charm. You know, whatever ending you liked and whatever ending you like to get, that's your ending. I think it would really take something away if they decided to, you know, say, oh no, sorry, that wasn't the actual ending. This one we decided is. And I think it's perfectly plausible for them to not have to intrude. You can still play a Section, and the game can still work really well. And Section's a cool character, Dave Mason. You don't have to include Woods or Mason. They've had their time. So we're going to get... As you can see, this is the situation. We are FUBAR. Which, if you don't know what that means, Google it. Common phrase in Vietnam. Kind of sums up that whole situation in the 60s. But yeah, I'm kind of down with new Call of Duty. I wanted 90s. You know, absolutely. I said that at the time. I wanted 90s. 90s would be great. But if I set for 2035, I'm down with that.
What was your plan, Boy Scout?
Just think, guys, next year is actually 2025. Black Ops 2 will no longer be future. That is gonna... I'm definitely going to play the game next year. Because it's going to be quite a trip. Because in 2012 and 2013, I thought 2025 was the furthest thing far away. I would never know where I was. Just bear with me, guys. You can hear my phone. How unprofessional of me. Right, apologies about that. You can't help real life sometimes, and people ring you. But here we go. Look at this. There's quite a battle zone. You don't get many moments in the game like this where it is just like all-out carnage. This is what I'd call, you know, vintage Call of Duty.
We don't have time.
It's what made Call of Duty 1 and 2 in particular back in the day really stand out.
Okay, I've located the southbound tunnel supports.
So let's have a look. So if I remember, we've got to plant this like screwdriver weapon or something. Spike launcher, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's not cool. Yeah, it's quite a cool weapon actually, but you don't. Shame you don't see more of it. But sometimes the best moments in Call of Duty are this, where you get, you know, chance to use different kind of weapons. But what makes this really tough is the fact that you have infinite spawning. Now, this is an interesting point in Call of Duty. Call of Duty was obviously famous for having, you know, infinite spawns in the campaign. It was always a major issue, in fact, for a long time. It's not good game design. It was purely done as a way to make things look more hectic and harder than they actually are. And I used to hate Call of Duty for doing it. And one of the best things Modern Warfare 2 ever did was get rid of it. So basically the way the game would work is that, you know, in those original ones, COD 1 to COD 5, you would have, the enemies would not stop spawning until you physically push them back and move forward. So the game was more about hitting checkpoints than actually shooting enemies half the time on Veteran. And there was a game system there, and I actually did manage to find some enjoyment out of it, but it wasn't particularly clever or well designed. And it did feel very cheap, and it felt like just a way of making, you know, firefights look more crowded than they actually are. As I say, we got rid of these in Modern Warfare 2, only for them to make an horrendous return in this game. And only in specific sections, for the most part the game doesn't, but it's got enough of them, like here, to make this game on realistic a real damn challenge. You'll see a lot more of that in the next level I do. A little bit different with this one. I won't have like 3 levels I like and 1 level I dislike, because I like this game, pretty much all of it for the most part. There are some levels I like less than others. I think the last 2 levels of this game, I think the game runs out of steam, which is different to the previous 2 that we've talked about, COD Ghosts and Advanced Warfare, which, pardon me. You know, I felt those games got stronger as they went on, quite funnily enough. Let's take this guy out. This active camo's quite funny. It feels very Halo, doesn't it? It does last for quite a while as well. And you can shoot while using it. Very nice. Let's take this fool out here, this robot. We'll wait for the active camo to come back and then we'll get that last one. And what makes this extra tough is, I don't think you get a single checkpoint on this. So you've got to hit all these 3 spikes and do the game, you know, imagine this on realistic. Hit all 3 of these without getting shot once. And think of all the times I've been shot here. It's painful. I remember doing this on co-op and it was particularly tough. On realistic. You know. But yeah, I'm dead there. That section will have failed me if I was on a... Oh my god, enemies are right here. I would have done all... Oh my god! Go invisible. No! Why didn't I go invisible? Okay, we did actually get a checkpoint. I might have been wrong about that. I thought you had to do all this in one go. Maybe it's different on Veteran. Maybe realistic changes checkpoints. I honestly haven't got a clue on that. I should do my research better. Tell you what, let's just go for it this time. Right, let's hit this. I hate that this, like, ruins your camo. That's kind of annoying. But there we go. Excellent work. We've done it. Let's get out. Right, we'll get rid of the camo now. Ah, I don't want night vision. Let's get some friends. Friends, help me. What the hell is that noise? Oh, there's more of this? There's another 2? I don't remember another 2. Right, I'm gonna need camo again. Oh man, just when you think it's over, insert generic line from Godfather 3. Right. Let's rock. Let's keep moving. Let's plant the spike. Right, let my health regenerate, because I'm gonna get shot immediately when I do this. Ah! There we go.
One more. This is it. Last one.
But I just wanted to talk very briefly about that throttle video that I put out. That's the mission, by the way, mission name. I think one of the reasons that level has done so well for me is because that is a level I genuinely love. And I think that passion obviously must have come across, and enough people watched it and liked that. So, as I said to anyone, I really appreciate it. I just did not expect it. I know I'm harping on about it, but you know, it's a nice feeling to be noticed and have quality content put out there. It's not my highest viewed video on YouTube. I will just point that out. Not on this channel, obviously, but years and years ago, there was a video I put up that was from World at War. It was a death card campaign where I did the whole campaign with 13 death cards with 3 other friends. The video does not exist anymore, thank God, because it was recorded on my mobile phone. Pointed badly at the telly, and with horrendous mic quality and squeaky voices. The whole, you know, holy trinity of disgustingness. I'm gonna die here. You can't go prone with that weapon, that's annoying. We'll have to do them 2 again. Man! Oh, just 1 more, that's alright. Let's actually use this weapon, that would help. Yeah, get spiked. Oh no, that is spiky stuff. Right, let's do it now. I think if I go early, I might have more chance. I might be completely wrong. You get invincibility frames there, don't you? Get prone, get prone! Right, right. Survive. Oh my god, this is chaos. Javelin missiles inbound. Let's get out of here. Thank God for the camo. You see, if you might do this on realistic, you might not have the camo. In which case, good luck. Let's get out of here. Wow. That's quite an intense section.
Blow it! Get up there now, I'll cover you!
Oh, let's go. Detonate the charges. But sorry, as I was saying, World at War, we did all the... We actually didn't finish it, but we did the campaign with 13 death cards all active. The first video got, I think, 1,300 views. I can't believe that many people watched that crap. Because it was a terrible video, even in 2012. I would love to do it again. I really wish they'd bring out World at War Remastered, because I could do that now with so much better content and editing. Look at all them explosions, and that's what the views would be like. They'd just be popping off, exploding all the time. Be fantastic. I really hope they do it, because I could make something of that, and I can easily find free friends for that. It's complete madness.
Thank you.
I say, you can search the video, you will not find it. I'm sure I deleted it.
Can we get back to our prisoner now?
So that's the main crux of this level done, I believe. I mainly wanted to show off that set piece
They're looking for another way into
because it looked
Ramses.
pretty cool.
Secure the area, Lieutenant.
It's hard as shit, and to be fair, it probably doesn't actually show the game at its best, because with the infinite respawning, very trivial. I mean, I could talk about infinite respawning and my disdain for it for a long time, because that's all the bloody... That's all them veterans war. I don't think Call of Duty 1 had infinite respawning. Call of Duty 2 was where all the hell began.
Kane, are you okay?
And even back in 2005, it was enough to drive you insane. In fact, Call of Duty 2 is one of the harder ones, because you had the grenade spamming. That was the other point I didn't bring up. You didn't just have infinite respawning. If you didn't move quick enough, then the game was like, you've not moved in 5 minutes because the enemies are killing you straight away. How about 5 grenades on your position? You do not have the time to react to. You don't like that? I don't care. Good night. You're dead. That is your veteran experience.
Kane, can you run a trace?
So I believe I can hack the
Not from here. I'm falling back to the
I can hack them drones and turn them against the enemies. You've got so many cool options. This is like one of the few Call of Duties where the player is really not linear. You know, the game's linear, but your options are not. And that's an important distinction. People often rag on linearity and say, oh, this game's too linear. There's nothing wrong with linear inherently. Not every game needs a million choices. They don't all have to be The Witcher. But, you know, making sure the player isn't linear is very important. That's why Halo was so good. How many options do you have in Halo in any one firefight, other than Halo 2 on Legendary? Let's get some grenades out here. It feels quite weird going back to normal shooting, because this is inherently a lot easier. Let's scout the area. Take him out. But so far, if you're wondering how far I'm going with this series, which Call of Duty am I going to do to as it stands, I am doing till Vanguard. I do totally intend to do Modern Warfare 2 2022. But what needs to happen first is I need to buy the bloody thing. And I'm currently waiting for it to come on Amazon. In which case I will then buy it. Because Christmas has just been upon us. I do happen to have some vouchers to get blown up. So I'll wait to get my hands on the ability to buy it. And I'm not sure if... I mean, it'd be hard for me to pick, obviously, levels that I enjoy, because I'll have only just played it. But I'll try. I'll see what levels I enjoy. Or maybe I'll play the whole damn thing. And do it in, like, you know, half hour to an hour increments. It might be fun to watch my reaction to a Call of Duty playthrough live. I just don't know if I've got the commentary skill to carry on a... Wow, that thing did not last long. But there is another one of those things. So if my abilities come back quickly, I can get another one of them tanks. It's down there, isn't it? So I don't believe this is infinite respawning. As I say, it's only in very specific moments with this game. It's just annoying that it shows its ugly head at all, because it isn't fun design. I saw an interesting comment on that Throttle video, which mentioned how, you know, compared to what we've had in the last few years, that Advanced Warfare campaign is very good. And I don't disagree with that comment or sentiment at all. I have to agree. I think some of the campaigns recently, some of them got unbelievable praise, which I don't think was always warranted. I think Modern Warfare 2019 is a fine game. I hardly think it's one of the best. You know, I've had way more fun playing Advanced Warfare than I did that one. But hey, it's horses for courses, isn't it? And we can all debate it long into the night. And I can do as many of those kind of cliche phrases as you want, you know, horses for courses, different strokes for different folks. But I have to agree, at least I felt like Call of Duty was having a little bit more fun, even if the games weren't so good with with Ghost and Advanced Warfare. Whereas in Modern Warfare it was just a bit miserable at times. It was a damn good game, and probably better than what we were just talking about. Ghost and Advanced Warfare. I'm just going to shut up here. This was what they showed at E3. I apologise, I was wrong. It's this moment here. Oh, there's a collectible here. Piece of broken statue. Ooh, I'm gonna catch them all. I'm gonna put that on the wall. But yeah, I'm sure this was on E3. It's quite a set piece moment, isn't it?
Hey, buddy, anybody else alive in there?
I think, I wonder if this shot is trying to mirror Black Ops 1. You remember the Vietnam level where you're in, like, the water, the river, and you go under, and the pilot's, like, got the pistol like that?
Friendly, Winslow Accord.
I wonder if it is trying to mirror that, because that's about as much link as you're going to get to Black Ops 1 and 2. And I can't remember if I mentioned this already, but there is actually a link to Black Ops 1. I was wrong. It's the Nova Gas gets mentioned in the last level, and actually is used. It isn't just seen. But yeah, remember that Black Ops 1 level?
Help me, please.
Oh, it's a little bit different. This guy's been impaled.
Damn.
That's a reaction. If you can barely breathe and some guy just looks at you and goes, "Damn,"
All right, I'm gonna move.
you're dead. Oh,
Get out of there!
down we go. Yeah, this is what they showed at E3. It kind of makes sense if you ever watch those at E3 presentations. They always picked similar like looking levels that were similar to this. Black Ops actually showed the level where you get captured. Ah, we've got a boss fight. Oh, I don't actually love the boss fights at all. I haven't really talked about. Oh, this is a mini boss. Sorry, not boss fight, but I still don't love it. So yeah, that's the one thing about this game. As I say, it tries a lot, but there's a lot to not like. So we're going to need a rocket launcher, aren't we? Where is it? It will be around here. So the way this boss fight works is where that little strange icon was, is like shields. I have to shoot that a number of times and I can pump some rockets into it. That is it. That's all the strategy there is to it. Whoa! I don't appreciate enemies popping up there. And some of them are robots? No, they're not. Oh my god. We're not in a good spot here. I think that truck is right behind me. Oh my god, tanks. There is all kinds of war happening here. I need to get up there. But yeah, imagine playing this and it's all zombies. The idea is very cool, isn't it? It's just a shame that if you ever have played that mode. Is it called Nightmares or something like that? I can't honestly remember now. Let's say it's a mode that should have been a lot better than it was. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. If I see the screen flashing red, I'm dead. It's one of those modes, that whole, you know, the campaign with zombies, that there's a rocket launcher right there to my left. Am I thick or something? It's just the wrong Call of Duty to have that mode. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to make this point, but stuff keeps happening. If World at War had a mode when you complete the campaign where you could play the whole campaign but it was with zombies, I think that would be 10 times better. Not that because the campaign's inherently miles better, although it is, and far better designed, it would just have the atmosphere that is appropriate, because that's a dark game at times. And could you honestly imagine playing like the last few levels in the Reichstag and it being full of zombies? And every level in my head would be set to night. That's what I'd do. I'd make all the levels nighttime. You know, not dark to the point where you can't see, but just, you know, inherent darkness to add an atmosphere. And every enemy's a zombie. How cool would that be? Like the first level, Semper Fi is it called? You would be like escaping from like a zombie camp or something. That'd be cool. Again, Activision, hire me. Alright. If I can get my abilities back, I can melt all these fools in about 2 seconds, and then I can start firing some rockets. The people wanted explosions. Let me give it to them. Beautiful. Right, so we've got to shoot that. We're into right lots of this. There we go. Right, where's... You can only get about 2 rockets off, can't you? Oh, man. Let's say, imagine doing this. Oh, unrealistic. It is painful. It is Spain without the P. Right. Oh my god, the enemies get close, they really don't have fear. Right. This must be the most deaths that we're on for the level, right? Because my record's been pretty good. Oh my god. I've got a handy tool there, 5. That should tells you. Actually, we died quite a lot on throttle, didn't we? Because I kept trying to do, like, insane mad jumps. Right, I could do with... I need to keep an eye on that Humvee. Let's get some rockets. Oh my god, rockets incoming. Speaking of which... Oh my god! I wonder if the camo's worth my time. Should we go with the camo? I say we go with the camo, yeah. We have got a smoke screen, that'll come in handy. Right, let's do this. Let's see how this works. Right. Ah, jump up. Ah, I only got one off. Shit gameplay. Bad player. Right, I'm gonna need the anti-personal again. Ah, wrong buttons. That Humvee's shooting at me and all. Right, I need camo. Thank God I'm playing this game on like a late game save. Are rockets being deflected because of an ability I have? They must be, because it's kind of crazy that I'm not getting more damage. What I'll try and do... I'll try and take the shields down while I'm not camouflaged. Oh, don't matter, I'm too cool for that. It takes a fair few. This boss does take a battering. Ah! We got his shields back. Yeah, those rockets are getting deflected. That is very cool. And thank God that is happening. I can't remember why that's happening. It's been a long time since I've played this game and unlocked all them abilities. Let's say you can become quite a badass in this game. Whatever ability I have, it is useful, because I'm getting peppered with explosions. I can hear them all going off. Right, it's nearly time for the camouflage. Ah, rockets, please. I feel like, you know when pilots saying Call of Duty guns, that is me. Ah! Shields come back just at that moment. That camouflage isn't so useful. There's somebody's foot right there. Manky. Right, looks like it's on fire. No, that's just the background. Love that. And by love that, I mean hate that. The one saving grace is this thing doesn't take the biggest battering on the shields. Oh, it's on fire now. It's dead! Oh, what a time to be alive. Get the champagne out. Oh god, don't tell me there's another one. Oh, there actually is. No! Boo! Boo! Another one. Alright, I've changed my mind. This is the worst Call of Duty of the lot. Somebody's hand floating. Oh man. Right, what is the situation? ASP. Is the ASP the same thing? Oh no, it looks slightly different. I can't remember what the situation is here. Let's get some ammo. Let's move around here. Survey the situation. Oh, robots, man. Had enough of robots. I'm gonna have to put with them in Infinite Warfare as well. I forgot about that. What happened there? Oh my god! Got blown up is what happened. How do you kill this thing? I can't remember. You know, it's been ages since you played something. Alright, I think that's the trick. Let's get some camouflage on. Let's just fire some rockets at it. That's what I assume the objective is here. In fact, that was it. Oh, I was crying over nothing. Concussive wave, mass weapons lockout. Oh, Taylor's going a bit mental. So you see a little bit, but oh, there's another one of them robots. Oh my god. Go away. Get alive.
All you had to do was let us go.
Oh my god, there are so many enemies here. I think that is a point to be made. I think this game throws a lot more like people on screen than the past two. It's quite huge quantities. Yeah, that is another full-fledged boss fight, isn't it? Yeah, that is another full-fledged fight. Jesus Christ, this goes on a bit, doesn't it? I don't remember it being like this. No wonder this game on Veteran is legendary. Oh, they're not even humans anymore. Wait, if I get some friends on board. Yeah, it doesn't take too many rockets, at least not on this difficulty. I can't remember if it is universal health or not. Right, I am out of rockets. Slight problem. Where are the rockets? If they're over there, then I am seriously done.
Focus fire on that ASP.
Yes, I'm aware. Does that give me... Oh, that gives me rockets. Thank the Lord. Well, don't thank the Lord. Thank the game designer. He ain't doing anything here. It's all me. Right, I need a good position here. Let's see. What's interesting is because this has been quite intense, I've had very little to talk about. Rather than my struggles. 5 deaths. Not really that many, is it, in the grand scheme of things? Fool! Feel my bullets and weaken. There we go. I'm very grateful for the lack of fire that I seem to be directly taking at the minute. I think that didn't work then. I'm sure that full regenerated shields. Come on. There we go, blow up. Bang. Yes! I am victorious. That's the end of the level. Wow. They're just like, yeah, we ain't got anything to say. There you go. That's the end of the level.
Hold up. We don't have time to hold up. Let's go.
No. we're missing something.
Missing what? Where is the dead system?
Dead system's down! Repeat, dead system is down!
Shit! Take cover!
Strange choice, wasn't it, to name the player Player? I don't mind just giving him a name. Like Evans, I don't know, he looks like an Evans to me. Paul Evans.
You said you would help us. Instead, we lost Ramses. And soon, the rest of Cairo!
Khalil, it's not too late. The people who did this are traitors. They're gonna continue to help the enemy.
He's got a very
We need to
generic
fight
Paul
back.
Evans
You
kind of
don't
name
even
and
know
voice,
where
doesn't
they
he?
are. Kane, you got a fix on that tracker I slipped Salim?
Signal's holding steady. Target's on the move, 1 click south of Cabachette.
Copy that. See you at the safe house.
I hope I'm right to trust you.
There a reason I'm only finding out about this tracker shit right now?
Oh, Hendrix is losing
You
it,
and
guys.
Kane into keeping
Ooh.
secrets from me?
Don't worry, the plot's a mess. Impossible to follow.
Your head hasn't been right since you left Singapore.
Oh man, he's clocked me on. It's a good job I'm not playing as a woman. YouTube would be all over this video.
Didn't make the call.
Domestic violence.
I did. We have a chance. We find Salim, we find Taylor.
Maybe Alan Evans. Paul Allen. That's his name. Paul Allen, I've decided.
I shouldn't have done that. I'm having second thoughts about this whole damn mission.
Yeah, I understand. We got a job to do.
I know. It just feels wrong.
There aren't many Call of Duties where it's just you and your, like, friend, is it? Normally you've got, like, a million, like, squad mates or something. I mean, COD 4 kind of reduced it to, like, you, Price, and Gaz, I suppose, but I suppose a lot of Modern Warfare 2 is you and just Price. But yeah, it's like the only Call of Duty where, for Mission 3 onwards, it's just you and Hendrix. And in fact, spoilers, last level it ain't even you and Hendrix anymore. But yeah, that is the last, another mission we've done, sorry. And my knowledge is so poor, I don't even know the name of that level. What was it? You'll know because you'll not name it video. Oh man, I'm not on it. My knowledge starts going a bit, despite me singing the praises of this Call of Duty. I don't like knowing mission levels like I do like Ghost Advanced Warfare. I don't know if that's just with getting older or, you know, I was a bit younger when them two came out. Not by much, obviously, only by 2 years, but I tend to remember less from video games that are newer. Rise and Fall. You'll know because that was the name of the video. That was Rise and Fall. By no means a standout level, but a pretty fun one with lots of action, and I thought that's what people want to see, don't they? The next level, you know what's funnily interesting enough? The next two levels I'm going to do are Demon Within and Sandcastle, so if you want to see a lot of the plot, you're not really gonna, but you're going to see a lot of it just joined together. But I couldn't not do Demon Within because that is just batshit. And if you want to talk about me picking the level I dislike, it's probably like that one, but I don't dislike the level. And in that one, I'll talk a bit more about the story because I've been alluding to the fact that it's a big old mess. But what I'll say is, to prepare for the next video in regards to what I mean with that is, remember all those letters and words that you saw when the mission was loading before you got your name spelled out or the location, like Black Ops normally does? Yeah, I hope you could read that because that literally spelled out the whole plot. I'm not joking. We'll discuss that on the next one on Demon Within. But yeah, that was Rise and Fall. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and here's to having some throttle like numbers on this video. But however many watch it, thank you so much. It's all appreciated. See you next time.